I don't know if I uploaded the attempts at loading Green Beret on the obviously fucked C64, which had 1978 bytes free on the boot up screen, which for some reason I just did not notice. Maybe because I'd just been ploughing through different C64s and SD to IEC configurations trying to get the damn thing to work. Only worked once. And that was probably only because that was the last time one of those C64s was going to work. I think the other one black screened, and I think the other one did come up with a boot screen, but the cursor was like a solid block, solid shit, and you couldn't type fuck all. Oh no, the other one didn't black screen, it did boot up, and then it was constantly doing spaces, as if the space bar was stuck, which it wasn't. I could test that by pressing two keys, one being the space and another on this CC. I can't be bothered. Quite nice music actually by Sky Flash One Way. We don't need to see the controls. Famously, this is a very difficult game, which just means it's a carbon copy of the arcade. I don't know if the arcade used two buttons, but certainly there were very few arcade quality joysticks for sale when this came out, which I can't remember when it was actually. Yeah, around the middle of the C64's popular period. But that's always going to be a problem if you perfectly convert an arcade game that's designed to just give you a little teaser of what's next, and then just keep taking your money from your pocket. So, but with a trainer you can actually fix these problems. Endless shots with extra weapons, no, we won't go with that. 4 for normal gameplay, right, so you just want to be invincible. That's the only thing you need. Luckily the zip stick is plugged into the right port for this game. Right, that's as close as we're going to get it. Right, so I had to play this with a Quickshot Turbo, which is a horrendous joystick for this kind of game. It's like a pilot's flight stick. Whee! The flamethrower is excellent. You only get 3 shots with it. What you need is a gun, really. So the graphics are really nice, and the arcade gameplay has been transferred perfectly, it's really fucking hard. Sound effects are absolutely fine. Lots of things to avoid, super smooth scrolling, sprites are absolutely fine. This was one of the few games that actually was released by Ocean on the Atari. I think they did Arkanoid as well, I'll have to check that. Because they weren't expert programmers of the Atari, the people who did their conversions, they were always not quite as good as the C64 version, and not quite what you thought the Atari was capable of. And these arseholes you've got to kill, see what I mean? See, he jumps right there. Got the cutscenes. So the only problem with this game is it's exactly as difficult as the arcade game. So that was more of an oversight rather than a bad conversion as such. Like the way it goes through their necks, decapitates them. And then they kind of like turn into fire, I suppose. Because if it was blue and white, not red and white, that they flash like that with a skeleton, then you could say electrocuted, but electricity is not red. You don't get a red spark from electricity. Funny, huh? What you really want is a machine gun. So yeah, this isn't really a review of anything other than the graphics, sound, controller input, and all of those are absolutely arcade quality. There's just nothing wrong with it. So it's just a matter of being as good as the old sneak attack. Stab them in the old feet, innit? I'll kill you. So you can't really fault this game. If you love Green Beret in the arcade, this is the version you should get. As simple as that, really. Oh man, again with the dogs. I don't want to kill the bloody dogs. Let me leave the dogs until last. I suppose you could jump now. Wow, this game's really easy when you're cheating. I don't think I ever got this far. Certainly not with a fucking quick shot turbo. A horrendous joystick. Same mechanism as the original Atari joysticks that came with a VCS 6 switch. You know, the one with a wood panel on the front, them ones. Although the new ones that came with the Atari 2600, some deluxe packs, and the 7800 before they had them shit gamepads. Terrible joystick, the quick shot turbo. For these kind of games, it was fine for things like Sky Fox or Elite. That was even better for Sky Fox. You felt like Buck Rogers in his Starfighter, mate. That was the whole thing with that. But you can't fault this game. It's a perfect conversion of an arcade that's not suitable to be converted to home systems. End